Avi Myers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hersh and myself. Dial us up on the web at www.ntnm.org. Community policing. Sonny Hersh has something to do with that. He's chairman of the District Advisory Committee of the 24th District. You can find out where your CAPS meeting is in Rogers Park, West Rogers Park, and Edgewater, part of it, by going to caps24.org. We urge you to attend. There's a lot of good reasons to do it. Now, I'd like to introduce you to my next guest. And by the way, don't forget that all our stuff is also on YouTube. That's courtesy of Sonny, also who does all that stuff. I'd like to introduce you to our next guest, who is actually he is totally Mr. Everything for the show, my entire technical crew, Sonny Hersh. Sonny, how you doing?
Okay, hanging in there.
So the question is, if you're over here and you're the technical crew.
Yeah, who's behind the camera?
Who's behind the camera? And this is a sacred role. Well, I'm not trying to be sacrilegious here, but very few people over the course of time have actually been behind that camera. Larry Sefferden comes to mind. But outside of Larry Sefferden, I think there might have been one other person. It escapes my memory right now. But
I can't remember.
I don't know that there was. But anyway, now we have a major addition to the staff. And that's STAPH.
Yes.
Of course, that addition
and
is
have medication for that,
the person who can be seen on more shows of the Northtown News Magazine than anybody but me, the one, the only, Marty Levinson. Let's hear it. Yay. We want everybody in Chicago to hear the applause. So thank you, Marty, as we always say in the beginning of the show. So in any event, you know what? The reason I've got Sonny on, I invited every single beat facilitator in the 24th District to come here and talk about National Night Out. Guess how many people responded?
I didn't respond either.
No, you didn't. But since you're here anyway and you're behind the camera, I've got to interview somebody, so you got picked.
Right.
Now join us next week because Deputy Chief Bruce Ratner will be on, who will inform us a lot about what's going on with Chicago Police Department, community policing, the new police superintendent, and National Night Out. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about what is National Night Out.
National Night Out started several years ago. I can't remember how many years ago or where it actually started.
1862 in Peoria.
1862 in Peoria, okay. But anyhow, it's become a big thing in Chicago. And every year we have gotten bigger, I think.
Yeah.
Most of the beats have done their own thing. Last year, or the last couple of years, we've had district-wide events in different parks, which went well.
Yeah.
And this year, I think we're back to the individual beat doing their own thing, or there's beats getting together and doing a group effort.
Well, for instance, we're talking about getting together in 24, 12, and 13, which is Peterson to Pratt, Casita Ridge, and Azera Quadri also is going to be involved in the effort, who runs Zam's Hope. So we've had a lot of problems at 6700 Artesian, and hopefully somebody will start a problem in Sonny's beat so we can reciprocate.
No, we've got some problems in our beat too. We've got on like Devon to Granville on Bell and Claremont. There's some problems in the Hood area. There's some problems. So I think we're going to have groups of people do positive loitering, do some walking around, and it's still to be determined. We've got a little bit of time, not much, to get things organized, but that's
well, by the time this comes on the air, there'll be about there'll still be 2 weeks and 5 days.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is that people want to participate. Now, your beat meeting, as a matter of fact, I hate to say it, but I think the beat meeting is on the same day that this is being filmed. So if people want to contact you, they would contact you at
Sonny at caps24.org.
Sonny at caps24.org, SONNY.
Right. And that would be the best way to do it.
That sounds good. And you know what? You can call me also. You can call me from the show. If you want to get involved in the 24th District, I'll be happy to channel you. You know, not like the medium channel you, but I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. So it is going to be neighborhood by neighborhood. So whether you're on the east part of Rogers Park, whether you're by the Morse L, wherever you are, we urge you to participate. And you know what? Even if you don't do much more than just turn on the porch light.
Right. That's how it originally started, turning on the porch light to show unity in the neighborhood and supporting the police. And actually, my block still does that. They actually get together on the block somewhere, sit out.
Which is very cool. And we've filmed over the years. Go to YouTube. You'll see it.
Right. And the commander is usually gone. The last few years, we haven't had the commander because of cutbacks and things like that in his time. But anyhow, there's still activities that people can get involved in, and just getting out there and showing that the community is working together and working with the police.
And I think you can't begin to emphasize how important it is to work with the police.
Right. Now, the positive loitering is
Which
a
means,
big thing.
Yeah, and basically that means like regular citizens are hanging out where the gang guys want to hang out.
Right.
But
you don't get confrontational.
No.
But you just have a group of citizens going out and walking around, and maybe hanging out on a corner across from where the gang people are. And we've had unbelievable success over the years with using this.
No,
technique.
and it really does work. And by the way, it's a good idea too when you're doing it to make sure that the police know that you're doing it.
Right.
Because they actually will come out and support you. Like we've had so many situations lately on not a lot of situations, but on the 6700 block of Artesian in my beat. Right after our meeting, the police were out there and they made 3 busts and broke up a whole gang meeting, which was great. Anyway, we're running out of time. So most importantly, I want to thank our cameraman extraordinary, Marty Levinson. I can't honestly say that Sonny is the entire technical crew for this one. I want to thank my guest, Sonny Hersh. National Night Out. Not only be there, participate. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.